So, got the new Simheaven, totally removed the old version first. Installation isn't an issue really. Read the instructions for the scenery in the order. But do remember to run the batch file, which is in the Xworld Pro library folder. Right then, so there is apparently more than just OSM data for buildings, and Korea used to be terrible, so that's a good one to test things on. Here's a screenshot of Daegu before, that is very flat. And now, okay, going to say I'm impressed. Definite improvement there, and the city now has lots of buildings which it didn't have before. Got something to look at now as you fly and approach into Daegu, so that's good. Not perfect, bits missing down the sides here. Got a large lump of what looks like it should be a big freeway, motorway kind of thing, and that's missing from the look of the ortho. Possibly that may be an exclusion zone attached to this default airport, so it might not be a Simheaven issue anyway, but there's loads of roads here and generally it's okay. Right. Up close we've got all these details such as these pedestrians here. There are some scenery layer folders which you don't need to install, they're optional with the added bits of eye candy, and this one no doubt being one of those. I've currently got the full Simheaven installed with everything, but yeah, I think these optional folders can go. When you're flying along, having a person off in the distance who you're not really going to notice anyway, I can live without that and not force X-Plane to use up some of its resources and processing power by drawing them. But generally, for a first look here at Daegu, yep, I like it. It's definitely better than it was before. So, New Zealand. Here's a before screenshot of a little rural kind of area where there are sometimes missing buildings. And with Simheaven we have, okay, so that there are some buildings now, but yeah, that they just don't look very New Zealandish. Those large 2-3 story buildings, that's exactly what you don't expect to find in rural New Zealand. 1 million cars parked along that road, that will be in one of the optional eye candy layers, hopefully, so at least they can go. To be honest, I actually had nothing of Simheaven before in New Zealand. The payware Global Forest did my vegetation, and then for roads and buildings I just use the default X-Plane stuff, and those are predominantly 1-story little houses which are a much better fit for this country. On the downside, not all the buildings were in the game, but I used to fill those missing pieces in by hand around my airport, so it was generally okay. Not perfect. I just don't like the look of these houses for New Zealand. They just look very wrong to me. Let's try Taupo. Where that was the city before, and now, okay, for a city it's less noticeable having the larger Simheaven buildings. Have a look on Google Maps. I'm not finding those large Simheaven buildings or anything like them. For the airport itself, bollocks. Right, that might be my fault, as I have a bad habit of forgetting to put exclusion zones in my scenery. So this place would need a fix, and I'm going to guess quite a few other airfields would need a fix to use the new Simheaven 2. But you know what, with the buildings that I don't like at all, and trees not great. For New Zealand, I'm going back to my old setup and abandoning Simheaven here. So, word of warning, my airport sceneries, as we saw on the Taupo apron, are not compatible with this new Simheaven. And if you want to use it, then you're going to have to fix all of my airports yourself. Just a quick check here at Christchurch, a whole load of custom buildings, and Simheaven seems to have doubled up on them, which ruins the airports. And off the airport we have, I'm going to say Simheaven and New Zealand, it's not really working. So, 100% I'm giving up on it here. Yeah, so once again, for the record, everything I've done for New Zealand in the way of scenery, it is not compatible with this new payware Simheaven. For Palawan, okay, Puerto Princesa doesn't load and has an error. I'll have to investigate that. Might be that I've used some things from the old Simheaven library which no longer exist or have been renamed. So that might be fixable. Quick look at some of the other places. It seems like it's okay, but Palawan is very different anyway. Lots of the buildings and roads, all of the trees here have been hand placed and exclude anything else taking its place. So a lot of the Simheaven stuff just wouldn't show up anyway. So I'll have a look at Puerto Princesa and get back to you on that. Tokyo, first glance, that seems okay. Osaka, that looks fine. So, Japan seems to be working well enough. Might go back to global forests instead of Simheaven for the trees, though, and definitely get rid of those detailed levels that include people. They're just not very good on top of being a frame rate hog. America and Las Vegas. Los Angeles. A bit of Salt Lake City, although I am expecting this to be fine anyway, as things X-Plane tend to be based around America and a slightly lesser degree Europe. So I would assume they've done a lot of testing there. The rest of the world, for a lot of things, and by the look of it, Simheaven is included, it's not a major concern for the developers. So whatever you get, that's what you get. So first thoughts then, with a very brief look, the added eye candy layers, specifically the ones that include people, that's got to go. For the rest of it, seems great for the US, and that brief look at Korea and Japan, that seems good too, certainly with Korea. New Zealand, well, it sort of works for the buildings, it just doesn't look right in my opinion, so I'm not going to use it there. On top of that, it's going to create issues with probably quite a lot of my airport scenery in the country, so I can't recommend anybody use it there, and I won't be. As for Palawan, I'll have to let you know with that. So to sum up, Simheaven X World, I won't be using it everywhere I fly, but for some places like Daegu in Korea, that's definitely a big improvement. So yeah, I'm happy I bought it. It will get some use just in certain places and not others. But yeah, cool. That will do then for this one. Just a quick look. Okay, see you soon.